So first, I would allow our speaker, that's person of TBoy. Yeah, he introduce himself to us, what he do and everything. So TBoy, the mic is over to you. You can take the floor, sir.
All right, thank you. Thank you. Good evening, guys. My name is TBoyle and I am a crypto trader, a financial market analyst. All right, so I trade anything that deals with charts. All right, and I am also a crypto analyst. I do not give financial advices though, but I just tutor people on how they can be profitable in this space. So I'm just a small boy helped by God, and I'm a crypto trader. And I look forward to having a nice time with you guys here. Thank you.
He said, my name is Final. Final too, and a crypto analyst and enthusiast only. I wouldn't want to go much into this, but I believe what I would say will help motivate some persons who don't trade before. But I know that not everyone here is a trader. Well, I believe that after this program, if you didn't trade before, maybe you have been gambling, you have been moved to go and learn the real crypto trading and not crypto gambling. So, good evening once again, and nice to meet you all.
TBoy, the floor is yours, sir.
All right, thank you so much. Okay, so when we are talking about bear markets, one of the major challenges that we face in bear markets is that, the strategies you have always been using, probably in the previous bull markets, when it gets to the bear market now, you might have to start changing some things, and it feels like you do not even know what you are doing anymore. All right, the thing is, as a trader, you need to be versatile. Do you get? What worked in 2020 during the bull market is not what is working now. You need to understand when, liquidity has moved, or when volatility has moved, or when money has moved from one pair to another. Do you get it now? So one of the challenges we face in bear markets is that we do not actually know when money has actually moved. Now, let me give you, for example, the thing is, people feel like in bear market, obviously when the price of a commodity or the price of an asset or a coin dips is when you should buy. All right, that's the best time for you to buy. All right, now how do you know when is the best time for buying? Because a coin can go from 50 to 30 to 20 to 10. All right, just like the case of Luna. People kept buying and kept buying until the coin went into extinct, I might say. So one of the challenges of these bear markets is that you do not actually know when to invest. All right, so that's one of the things we'll be treating right here, how to deal with those challenges. Do you understand it? So one of the challenges I think I've had in this bear market, although which I was prepared for, is that the strategies that once worked during the bull market are not what is working now. Do you get it now? So as a trader, you actually need to be versatile and should know when to switch and where how to go along with the trend. So I think that's one of the major challenges we have in this bear market. All right, I think I've done justice to that.
Yeah, thank you, TBoy. I just the right in it. Like you're giving us fire. Okay, final. Can you tell us the challenge that you have faced during the bear market, and just tell us, let's know that first.
Okay. I'm still here. I'm listening to what you're saying. So, the challenges that I actually faced during the bear market is most times during the bull market, the internal break of structures or the internal or the lower market structure, the lower thing market structure, it actually helps to fuel the markets. But in this bear market, because people have lost a lot of funds buying the top, imagine someone that bought Solana at $200, $300. Imagine that person now, and he's losing a lot of money. Maybe he used $1 million to buy then, and now the market has put down the price to like $10, $15. The person wouldn't like buying at any place, like any because these guys are institutions. They are big institutions. They have big money. They wouldn't like to fuel the market with a very low probability order block. they would like to take you as a liquidity. So what I learned is that in this bear market, your trade setup and bias must correspond to the higher time frame market structure if you actually want to make profit. Today, it was just writing bullish signs since last week Friday. It has been writing bullish signs, and that was when my swing long actually activated Thursday or Friday last week. So many people that have been shorting the market has been hitting stop losses. The reason is that they didn't check the higher time frame. Is the market bullish? Is the market bearish? The market has been bullish since that time, but many persons have been shorting and they are hitting stop loss. They might see the right break of structure, liquidity, inducement in lower time frame, and then they will decide to take it, hereby losing their money. If you look at the higher time frame and then the market structure is just bullish, I think what you should be doing is that you should be getting to bullish order blocks, that's valid bullish order blocks that corresponds to the main market bias. If you find out that this market has touched the daily demand zone, and then you want to actually take a trade, you can't be shutting down. You can't short a market that has touched a daily demand. No, you get rated. What you do is just like get another entry using the lower time frame that will enable you to follow the market, to follow the trend. That is to long the market. Any breakdown that you are seeing is just a retracement for more buys. So what I learned in this bear market is that your bias, your setups to the lower time frame must correspond to the general market structure of the higher time frame. I'll stop here for now.
Floor is yours, boss. We're going now
Thank you
to
so
the
much.
real topic of the day. How can we be
All right,
profitable
thank you so much.
during
Thank
the
you.
bear markets?
So when
Yeah,
I
let's
got this topic, right, how to take profitable trades in bear market, I felt like, how do we deal with this? And I'm a kind of trader that I used to tell people I like to come from a psychological point of view. If your psychology is not okay, then it doesn't matter what you do or what information you get, you won't be able to execute properly. Do you get now? So I just decided that, it wouldn't, be so much impactful from my own end if I come here and I just try and mention big terminologies, or I just come and teach you, the technical aspects. So I would just like to come from a psychological point of view. Do you get it now? On how you can take profitable trades in the bear market. Do you get? So I am going to be like showing you or telling you one or two things that might actually change your own perspective, because I know that a lot of people would have tried trading in these bear markets, probably buying some coins and it's going further deeper, then losing their whole portfolio and things like that. The thing is, the first thing you should first understand is that nothing lasts forever. Do you get it now? And we have had the season of the bull market. Now it is the season of the bear market. It happens like that every time. Every time. Do you get it now? If you are a student of history very well, now as a trader, one thing you should understand is that you need to be a student of history, right? You need to know what has happened before so you can know what will happen in the future. So these things have happened before. We have seen the markets plunge down, stocks went down about 80%, and they later came back up. We have seen, recessions happen and they later came back up. Now the thing is, now we are in a bear market. How can you be a profitable trader in a bear market? One thing you should first understand is that what is the cause of this bear market, right? The moment you start to understand the reasons why things are the way it is, it will influence your decision making. But the moment you do not understand why this thing is so, you just keep taking blind decisions. Do you get it now? And you keep slowly going back to the village, right? So the thing is, you need to first understand why we are in a bear season, or what caused this bear market. How did we come about this? Do we think we are going to leave anytime soon? How do we invest? These are the kind of things you first ask yourself as a trader. You don't just come into the market and you long and short everything that you see. Do you understand it now? Like Final I was saying the other time, you need to have an overall bias of the higher time frames, right? So like long-term investment is like the best idea for every trader. Of course, everybody wants to be rich. Do you get it now? So if you want to be rich, you need to think longevity. Long term is the best, right? So the thing is, you need to first understand how we came about in this bear market. How did we get to this bear market? Hmm? It happened in 2008 too. Stocks went down about 80%. The world was in danger. It was in great recession. All right. It happened to like after the First World War, during the Great American Depression. Many things have happened like this that, the financial market of the world will collapse and they will revive and they will recover. All right. I think since 1926, we've had about maybe 19 bear markets. Do you get it now? And this might probably be your first one. So it's kind of, to play a lot of psychological issue on the way you actually take your trades and the way it influences your decisions. Now, one thing I want you to understand is that I want you to survive this bear market. All right. I want you to survive this bear market because if you cannot survive this bear market, then you will not make money in the bull market because the bull market is where millionaires and billionaires are made. All right. Stupid decisions will even make you money in the bull market. But right here in the bear market, stupid decisions will take you to stupid places. Do you get what I'm trying to say now? Like Warren Buffett will always say, I don't think you should be an investor or you should be investing in stocks if just a little fluctuation in price will make you to take stupid decisions. Do you understand it now? So one thing that we humans, psychologically, humans are bad traders. Psychologically, humans are people that are governed by emotions. And it is not right that you should allow yourself to be governed by emotions. In as much as emotions are very, very valid in human life, right? You need to subject your emotions to reasoning that are guided by truth. At that point in time, that you know that, okay, this is my emotion that I am feeling. Have I subjected it to reasoning before I can act on it? And the action I'm about to take, is it the truth? Right? So how we came about this bear market is because, let's just narrow it down to inflation. All right, that is why we are in a bear market. It is because of inflation, right? You could see that during the COVID era, during the pandemic, the economy of the world took a great blow and everything was down and, everybody was in danger. You could even see last 2 years, a lot of big companies were laying off workers, even as far as Coinbase. Coinbase laid about 50% of their workers. Google, a lot of people, that is to tell you that it is not as if you are the only one that's having a bad life. You're not the only trader that's having a bad life, all right? Even big companies are having bad days. Do you get it now? So now the idea is, how do you preserve? How do you sustain till the bull market comes? Now, the bull market is when you can, put $10, $20 into, a shitty coin and, you just get an unimaginable profit from. But how do you want to survive up to that moment if you keep taking, wrong decisions now in this bear market and keep burning all your liquidity? It's going to be like a game of regret when the bull season comes. Do you understand what I'm trying to say now? So psychologically, how to be a profitable trader in the bear markets, your main aim is what is to preserve liquidity. All right, preserve your capital. Do you get it now? So capital preservation should be the first thing on your list. All right, if you are going into any trade, if you are going to be making any investments in this bear market, always put at the back of your mind that I have to preserve my capital. Do you understand what I'm trying to say now? So, because the moment people just, put their money into, what they do not fully understand, do you get it? Now, the moment you put your money in what you don't fully understand, you are risking your capital more than you should. Do you get what I'm trying to say now? So, you need to learn how to preserve your capital, thereby having full knowledge of what you want to put your money into, if not even full, at least to some reasonable extent. Do you get it now? So, all right, preserving your capital is what will make you, be profitable in this bear market. In as much as I am a trader and I do my analysis and everything, I still use my stop loss adequately. And at times when I hit stop loss, I re-strategize and reanalyze and enter the market. But like I said before, we are not going to the technical parts in this session because I wouldn't like to be. It is too short to discuss a technical session on how you can be profitable in this bear market within a short period of time. So, all right, the bear market is here now. What I want you to do is preserve your capital, all right, and preserve your life too. Do you get it now? Make sure you are eating, make sure you are okay, so that you will be mentally prepared for the bull market that is to come. All right. Now, when the bull market comes, nobody knows. Do you get it now? There are some speculations that it might come in next year, 2024, because of the next Bitcoin halving. And let me share an alpha here. Prior to the beginning of this year, I had a Zoom like a Zoom call with some of my students and my guys, and we looked at the bias that, okay, what is Bitcoin going to do this year? What do we expect? And it's like a privilege for you to be here to actually get this, because it will influence your decision making too. Because coming to places like this, attending meetings like this, events like this, is what will even make you stay profitable in the bear market. Like Final said, from past weekend, we already knew that Bitcoin was going up. Do you get it now? A lot of people were just shorting and they were providing liquidity to the markets. That's the way the world works, right? Actually, money moves. If money does not leave you, it will go to another person. So money definitely has to leave, obviously, somebody that is stupid or somebody that does not need it. But in most cases, somebody that is stupid to go to somebody that is wise. All right. So people that have been shorting all through the weekend up to now are the stupid people, and they have lost so much to people that are actually wise. So right. So as I was saying, one of the view that I have for Bitcoin this year is that we should see Bitcoin at $29,000-$30,000 this year. Then before we can maybe now later tank to $10,000, because we are still in a bear market. The Bitcoin halving is not yet done. All right. Now, when the Bitcoin halving gets done, then we can now see another leg up to about $150,000. So what I'm trying to say now is that if we hold this our current level for now, and we go up, Bitcoin should see about $29,000 or $30,000. If we reject that zone, right? If we reject that zone, then we are going straight to 10K. Okay, we are going straight to 10K. Then from 10K, we can now take the last leg up, because we need to fill some FVGs. Do you understand now? So having to be a profitable trader in the bear market is very easy. All right. You need to first be in a psychological state to understand that, okay, I am not in the season of plenty. This is famine. Famine is everywhere. I need to be, to influence. Like I don't trade every day. That's one of the mistakes that people make. They always want to trade every day, make money from the market every day. I can go a week without even trading. I'm preserving my liquidity. Then the moment I see, an opportunity, then I make money from it and I invest right now. So one of the other ways of being profitable in this bear market is also that, invest in yourself, right? Self-investment is one of the best investments you can ever do. Let me even say it's like the best investment that you can ever, give to yourself, because what you know is what will take you to the places you don't know. Do you understand what I'm trying to say now? So you need to yearn to actually know much things. You should not be okay with mediocrity. All right. So during these bear markets, try and gather every knowledge that you can. You should understand that, Web3, blockchain development, blockchain, the world at large has now gone beyond what we just see. It has gone beyond just being a futures trader. It has just gone beyond just being a spot trader. There are vast and majority opportunities right in the Web3, right in the blockchain. We have developers, we have moderators, we have a lot of crypto jobs, DeFi, so many things that you can actually plug into that will be giving you passive income, even in these bear markets, and that'll prepare you for the bull market to come. So you don't always have to be the person that will say, okay, I don't have money in this bear market, and that's why I was not able to make enough money to come into the bull market. Because when the bull market comes, nobody will be ready to. I promise you, when the bull market comes, I won't come to spaces like this and be motivating anybody. I will just go to spaces and meetings like this to be boasting about my wins, because that's not the time to now start lecturing somebody that buy this, buy that, buy this. This is the time that you can have the opportunity to have informations like this that will influence your decisions in the next bull market. The bull market is not far again from now. In the next 10-12 months, all right, we'll be in a bull season. Do you understand what I'm trying to say now? So the idea behind being a profitable trader is you need to understand the aspect of psychology. Psychology is very, 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 very important. You shouldn't take dumb decisions. Please, Samuel, I don't know, if I have maybe 10 or 5 minutes more, you should just let me know in my DM
You
because
have
I've
like
lost track.
3 minutes more, bro. 3 minutes
Okay, thank
more.
you. Okay, thank you. So I'll
Yeah.
round up now. So okay, as I was saying, sorry, uh, I'm easily distracted. Sorry. So as I was saying, like in this bear market, right, you should be somebody that let your psychological parts of your trading aspect be sharpened. Don't take dumb decisions in this bear market. Just take calculated risk, self invest, right? And lastly, I think I'll be ending on this note that in the bear markets, or basically, we have two types of people that invest in the bear markets. Like Warren Buffett will say, we have passive investors and we have active investors. So even if you are not a trader, you can be a passive investor. Now, a passive investor is someone that does DCA, dollar cost averaging. Do you get it now? You can say, okay, because we're in a season of bear markets now, since I'm not like really a good trader, how can I make money when the next bull markets come? You can say, all right, I'll do DCA, I'll be dollar cost averaging, I'll be buying $10 worth of Bitcoin every week. $10 worth of Bitcoin every 2 weeks. By the time the next bull market comes, you see that you have amassed a great amount of wealth, and the next bull market will help you push it up. Right? So please don't make stupid decisions in these bear markets. Don't just buy anyhow coin and put your money into anyhow hype coin that you see. Do your own research. Ask questions. Those are the things that you should learn how to do yourself too. Ask questions, research. Don't just buy anything. Don't take anything anybody tells you. Hook, line, and sinker. Even me, don't take my advices as financial advices. If I tell you something, go and research on it, and to see if you can filter out the noise too. So as filter out the noise from this market, you can be a passive investor. Do your dollar cost averaging. If you're buying Ethereum of $10 every week, all right, by the time the next bull market comes, because Ethereum is a $20,000 coin that is selling cheap as of now at $1,300 US. I'm telling you for a fact, Ethereum is a $20,000 US coin because it has so much utility. Do you get those kind of things now? So these are the ways you can actually be profitable in the bear market. So I hope with this, few exhortation, I've been able to sharpen your psychological part of trading in the bear market. Thank you so much for having me.